Show me some of that trailblazing strength again.
Agalaya, with all due respect, this trial is taking far too long.
What do you think of this, Trinan?
It's not possible to tell for sure what goes on within the vortex.
Is it Fainan's voice?
I'm not sure. It's... Wait...
Lady Trinan.
Snowy's voice... I can't hear him anymore. There's a sun-like existence in the trial. It's burning him up!
It has come to this, after all.
What now?
Get ready, my Demos.
হ্যালো, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ শুনতে পারো? কি নিয়ে কথা বলতেছিলাম? না, এখানে আমি ফোনের মধ্যে তো স্ট্রিম অন করবো না, এই পিসিতে যে হনকাই স্টার জিপ আনজিপ হইতেছে। মানে
Plan B.
বিজনেস করো, এটা ছোটখাটো, লাইক ছোটখাটো বিজনেস করো, ড্রপ শিপিং বাদে। কি একসাথে হইতেছে না বুঝিনি। ওরা সমস্যা, কথা শুনতে পারলেও সমস্যা নেই, বাসার কেউ না শুনতে পারলে। তো তোমার ইউটিউবের চ্যানেল কতদিন হয়েছে ওপেন করছো? ফার্স্ট লাইভ স্ট্রিম দিতেছো? শর্টে দিতে পারো, শর্টে অনেক তাড়াতাড়ি ইসা হবে, রিচ হবে। আচ্ছা, যদি রেকর্ড করো, লাইভ স্ট্রিম না করে রেকর্ড করলে আজকে যে তুমি এনভিডিয়া অ্যাপের ইসে ইউজ করো, রেকর্ড ক্যাপচার ইউজ করো, ওরা বেস্ট কোয়ালিটি আসে। আরে না, স্ট্রিমের কথা বলতেছি না, লাইক সে যখন মনে করো রেকর্ড করবা। হুম, স্ট্রিম ঠিক আছে, স্ট্রিমে যেহেতু এখন এনভিডিয়া অ্যাপের অপশন নাই ইয়ার করার, এনভিডিয়া বেশি গ্রিডি হয়ে গেছে সবকিছু কিনতে হয়। লাইক লিটারালি তোমার ওদারিং ওয়েভস এর ইয়ে মানুষ এত বেশি দেখে ওদারিং ওয়েভতে ওদের 4000 সিরিজ অ্যাড
As I promised you, Aglaya, I will intervene in the trial this time to bring your deliverer out to safety.
কি কি হুম হুম কিন্তু পিসিতেই কথা বলতেছো, রাইট? তো হওয়ার কথা না। ট্রাবলশুট করা ট্রাই করছো? হুম। ওটা তো ডায়ালগে সাউন্ড কমানো যায়, ওটা তো না কমায় না, তাহলে যে লাইভ স্ট্রিমের সমস্যা হবে পরে। মানে লাইভ স্ট্রিমে মানুষ যদি না শুনতে পারে তোমার লাইভ স্ট্রিম কে দেখবে? ও এটা করবো না যে ইউটিউবে যদি দেখা যায় নিজের আইপিতে এসে থাকে, আর নিজের আইপি বা নিজের অ্যাড্রেসের মধ্যে যদি আরেকজন থাকে, তখন গিয়ে ওটা ইসে করে না, কি বলে ওটা, ওটার জন্য তোমার ইয়ে সিস্টেম আছে, স্টুডিও থেকে দেখতে হবে। স্টুডিও থেকে দেখবা তোমার, আর নিজের অ্যাকাউন্ট দিয়ে দেখবা, অন্য অ্যাকাউন্টে না। মানে নিজের অ্যাকাউন্টে করো তাহলে কোনো সমস্যা নাই, ওটা জাস্ট ইয়ে তোমার হিসেবে কাউন্ট করবে, দেখার জন্য, তুমি যে হিসাব রাখার জন্য। ফোনের মধ্যে করো, ফোনের মধ্যে দেখতে পারো। চ্যানেল নামটা ইউনিক রাখার চেষ্টা করো, কারণ তোমারটা যখন সার্চ দিতে গেছিলাম তো অনেকগুলো চ্যানেল আসছে। তুমি টুইচেও একসাথে স্ট্রিম করো, টুইচে অনেক সময় ভিউয়ার পাওয়া যায় ভালো। আর ও এই সে ইউটিউবে ডোনেশনের কথা হচ্ছে, ইউটিউবে ডোনেশনের জন্য তোমার মিনিমাম 500 সাবস্ক্রাইবার্স লাগবে, আর 1000 আওয়ার্স ওয়াচ টাইম লাগে। তো ওটার জন্য আগে তোমার কন্টেন্ট রেডি করতে হবে, তারপরে গিয়ে তুমি পারবা করতে। টুইচে খুব সম্ভবত এমন কোনো রিকোয়ারমেন্ট নাই, জাস্ট কার্ড দিলেই খুব সম্ভবত করতে পারবা। যদিও তুমি মানে এইগুলো, এই টাকাগুলো খালি গেমের মধ্যে স্পেন্ড করতে হবে, কাজ হারাম হওয়ার সম্ভাবনা থাকে। হুম 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 হুম। এটা আছে, তবে মনে করো তুমি তোমার হালাল কন্টেন্ট ছাড়তেছো, ওটার মধ্যে ইউটিউবে অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্টের মধ্যে সমস্যা যদি হয়, মনে করো তোমার, তোমার চ্যানেল নাইস, একজন আসতেছে লিস্ট। না না, আমি তো ফোনে না, দুইটা একসাথে তো করতে পারবো না, আমার ফোন একেবারে গরম হয়ে ইস হয়ে যাবে।
But that's as far.
Of course.
টু বি অনেস্ট, কনসোলে
I know
স্ট্রিমিং
this is
অনেক
not the
সুবিধা,
time
লাইক
to demand any.
তুমি কনসোল মধ্যে তুমি
Concerning.
পাশে দিয়ে তোমার কমেন্টারি সবকিছু এগুলো অন
All
করা।
right then.
That
পিসিতে
might
কোনো
not be
ডুয়াল
a good
মনিটর হলে
idea.
তখন করা যায়।
The core flame trial is our two distinguished guests are not obliged to risk their lives for the flame chase journey. Let me join you instead, Lord Mighty.
তুমি স্টোরি খেলতেছো? জুমনে পুল করবা?
Join me in the trial to look for Finon. And when we do, glide, assuming we survive Nikador's wrath.
ওর পুল কি একেবারে শেষ? নাকি এখন আছে? না লাইক ও বলছে না 300 জমাইছে, ওর পুল কি এখন আছে? ও সো এখন কিছুই নাই। সো লাইক ইয়ে ও একটাতে 50-50 ইয়ে একটাতে গ্যারান্টি ছিল, বাকিটাতে 50-50 জিতছে। নাইস। ওকে। ওটা তো ফজর সময় পড়ছে। ওকে, সি ইউ।
If something bad were to happen, Casterus, your priority is to ensure the safety of these. Thank you both for your valor. Time to get to taking the lead in this battle.
May that warrior be safe from harm. When you are ready, I will preside over the ritual on Trinon's behalf.
We don't have many opportunities to fight alongside each other. Let's treasure this.
Our reinforcements from beyond the sky. Warriors of high esteem. Please close your eyes and hold your breath. They once kept the fate of this world, and many other challengers safe from the devastating rage of strife. They now seek to venture deep into the trial of divinity, and prove their will to... When the hammer of strife strikes the anvil of the warrior, the heat and impact will leave behind scars, and between them, a demigod shall rise.
Very well. Come forth, souls foreign to this realm, and warriors in the making. Follow me into the mist and flames, and come face to face with the greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart. And with thy strength, banish the darkness and usher in sunlight. Let all lost souls find courage on a long journey back home.
What's the matter? Surprised? Where there's strife, there's carnage. It shouldn't come as a surprise to see such a sight in Nikidor's trial. I told you, this is only a mirror of the trial. I don't see him around here. We should go first. Let's pray he stays safe. Huh. The greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart. So, this is what he fears the most.
So much for the king of those outfits.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
So much for the king of...
You won't get away, Kremnoan vermin!
Be on alert.
Tell me your name, brute. Your demise shall be a tale like...
My name is Perdiccas, and I am here to avenge my people.
Kremnoans and Akamans are at war?
Perdiccas? Even the tragic cries of
Say whatever you like, despicable Achaman. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. May the Kremnoan spirit always watch over.
foolish brute. I see... Die, you swine!
Manos. My king, why? Why did you leave us to the mercy of these foreigners?
Is this?
And you are... Oh. You Kremnoans are all eager to die, huh? Face your death, cowardly king!
This insatiable bloodlust is a product of Nikidor's wrath.
Ready to lose when you can fight it, or rock with it!
Use all your might.
Helpless as ever.
So feeble.
Time for the main event.
Turn it up! Mimi!
Show me your courage. Burn it all.
Mimi!
I am struck.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
Burn it all. Absurd. I know that horrible noise. This battle cry must have gone to Finon. That's what. It's that voice. Not you two, Cartonis.
Mighty Most destroyed all the wicked king.
I won't ask how this happened. No, I just need you to tell me where Finon.
All of this, you know very well. Leave our city.
I have no intention of hurting you, Carton.
Humiliate me, you shall. Get out! Symbol of your sovereignty, take it!
This is... Mother Signet? It's here again. I knew it.
Ha! Finally gone mad, despicable vermin.
Enough! Be quiet! You were not at all Cartonis. Look out!
Silent.
Parted the waters.
My name is King.
So, you are Don Hung. The trial of strife is a vicious one, all right. This might not be a single person's trial, but an arena for every challenger to engage their own delusion. I saw someone from my past a while ago. Someone Finon has never met. We can let's first follow the sounds of battle to their soul. The battle cries seem to be getting a lot louder. Submit or die. I agree. Just as I thought. This is where the battle... The true entrance to Nikador's trial. I'm seeing him for the first time, but there's no doubt about it. What I'm sensing can only be Strife's bloodlust. The one manipulating this battlefield is... Nikador themselves.
Mightiness. You are a king warrior indeed.
You know me?
The blasphemous prince. Of course I know you, and I happen to know that you're here for the soul of that white-haired warrior.
Great. Let's cut to the chase then. Hand over that poor excuse for a sword master, so we can be...
No. I applaud your courage and strength for coming this far, but you have chosen to besmirch the dignity of one who has fallen, and I... He faced the greatest fear in the depths of his heart, and fought with exceptional valor. though he eventually succumbed to the brutal onslaughts. I have since brought him to the rear battleground and granted him. You wish to take him away? Sure. Pick up a spear and prove that your resolve can rival his. Of course. Cowards who hope to avoid bloodshed are better off disappearing from my sight this...
Your opinions are of no interest to me, Mad King. If it's a fight you're looking for, then you will get one, Titan. I will put you to rest once more.
Commendable. Your noble mother displayed the same spirit with a spear in her hands.
Don't you dare speak of her.
Why not? She challenged the former Kremnos king to a duel, even knowing that it was a deadly trap, all to protect your dignity. Are you?
Her death was caused by you, the incarnation of strife. How dare you talk about her past? Enough of this nonsense. You should be wielding your weapon at the god of strife. Battle me and put a swift end to this!
Your hatred is as clear as day, my Demos. My words must have stung. But thanks to that, I have also come to realize this is why you killed your father for the throne, only to let your signet sink to the bottom of the Sea of Souls, refusing. This is why you slew the Strife Titan, only to reject the call. Oh, child Landon, show me what you are capable of. Show me!
I will rip your chest apart, Titan. The same way I ripped apart that former king.
I see you wish to repeat this. Come at me then. Ignite the flames of your fears and step onto the battlefield. Take this fierce battle to the boundaries of strife and consume me. Or lose yourself in the fight. Remember this. The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood, fearing great. To you, the successor of Kremnos. White Warrior knew he was no match for him, yet he chose to fight till his very last breath. What about you, Mightimos? Can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you? Prove to me that you are worthy of this power! Show me!
Cries. Miserable wails. Kings of Kremnos. This is the power you desire?
In the name of fairness, I grant you the blood of strife!
Curiosity. Nothing but a boy. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
This raging power. I can hardly contain it.
Pretty good craft. Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Open sesame.
In fear you shall abandon your mortal body, King of Kremnos!
Curiosity. Nothing but a boy. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
How noisy!
This song's for you. Turn it up!
Burn it all. Found you.
There's no need to worry. His soul is in a stable condition, with ample rest for both body.
The greatest fear in the depths of his heart. Lord Finon must have been forced to relive his past during...
Oh.
That is correct. He was willing to entrust the core flame to the Chrysosayers, because he was also pinning his hopes on us, to succeed him in shouldering the responsibility of...
It is one of the culprits that drives the people of Anthorius to madness. It was during the Era Bellica that this unspeakable thing first appeared. Like nobody knows where it came from or how it came to be. What we do know, however, is that it is steadily encroaching upon what little remains of this tranquil land, much like a rising sea closing in on an island from all sides. It is for this very reason that it became known as the Black Tide. Those who succumb to it lose their reason and humanity, becoming vicious, mindless monsters. Mortals are not the only ones susceptible to its influence. Even gods and titans cannot escape from it.
According to Naius, Nikador, though one of the embodiments of Calamity, also bears the responsibility of fending off the Black Tide. Perhaps that is also why Lord Finon threw himself into the trial of strife so readily.
But now, we must look for alternative means of igniting the flames of strife.
So, Aglaya, what should we do now?
You know very well the decision doesn't lie with me. As the successor to Krymnos, mighty, you know better than anyone of strife that if it was simply about emerging triumphant on the battlefield of strife, you and your people could manage it with ease. But ultimately, the heavy burden of divinity can only be borne by one. It is foolhardiness and indecision, not the unclaimed seat of divinity, that pushes this world into the deathly fog.
Don't worry, Dee. This isn't the first time he's been like this. A long time ago.
On a faraway galaxy.
I'm not worrying about him.
Oh.
In a galaxy.
Alright. You're a little quiet, though.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. What I meant was...
It's alright. Being straightforward suits you better.
My god, que é um Shuni. Dito na ikuno para. What about now? Hello, hello, hello. Mic testing 1, 2, 3. Mic testing 1, 2, 3. Normal enough.
Actually, there's something we're curious about. What did you see in Nikado?
Something that terrifies me. Isn't that ironic?
Do you think you stand a chance against that thing that...
Is this also part of your grand scheme?
Ha. Why so angry, brother?
What do you mean?
Aglaya knew that Phynon might fall.
Did she?
And she expected me to take his place.
Ah.
That...
Yes. Looks like you know
betrayal.
everything.
I have no intention of condemning you for it. The Flame Chase journey is not a game, and I have long understood the downfall of strife and the ever-growing threat that the Black Tide poses. If Cersei's and Ornyx are also impacted,
For Cersei,
ramifications
being the
will be dire.
Amazing NPC by far.
They are the only two Titans who are still lucid and willing to coexist with humanity.
Regrettably, I do not hold the key to completing the trial. If I wish to give me some time to speak with my people.
I see. There is strength in numbers, but you must know that the trial to become a demigod is ultimately meant for only one individual. Your people. They have been eager. If you take on the divine role, they will have no reservations about...
I once was. But Lady Trebios, therein lies my deepest fear. We'll talk again later. I'll be back.
Dee? Regardless of what happens, we will always be there.
Thank you. The person I'm looking for is probably in the hot bath. Cry out, for victory will come.
It's you again.
I should go take a look. The billowing steam always brings back memories of the furnaces in our homeland. You may have it. Consider it your reward.
Play like... Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Any new location? না। তো
Let's see.
আরে
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Let's see.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Let's see.
নর্মালি আমি নি নাই, তাহলে ঠিক আছে। আরে আরে আরে
This is the sacred beast of Medusa.
Your call. Let's see.
Just hearing this melody makes me feel better.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Bro.
This is the sacred beast of Medusa.
We don't have many opportunities to fight alongside each other. Let's treasure this.
Submit or die.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Ja. Ah. Ja.
Children left unattended by their parents? That's not safe. You shouldn't run around in here, kid.
Hey! It's the Crown Prince!
I want to hear stories about princes.
The Crown Prince.
Yeah, we are! The grown-up said we used to live next to the...
My dad is a centurion with the Hydra Lancers, and my mom is the bravest warrior in the God Shield.
My parents are serving in the Holy City garrison now. This war...
Why are you kids here alone?
Mom and Dad were asleep, so we snuck out to play hide.
That old man can be such a child sometimes.
Sorry, I don't. Come to think of it, we haven't seen him in a while.
No way! Mr. Crateros is a member of the Royal Wing Elite. He was counting near Verax Leo when we went to hide.
It was prudent of you to be...
It's...
All right.
Wait, Your Highness!
Is there...
I heard you retrieved Nicodor's core flame. Does that mean...
Have you ever been to Castrum Krem? You were all born in the Holy City, and are living lives no different from the Occamans. Everything you know, you have never even witnessed the blade in the sky with your own eyes.
Because this place is definitely... Mom and Dad told me that the children of Kremnos are born to...
They also said that the Kremnoan detachment led by the Crown Prince is the bravest army of...
The kids in the Holy City don't play with us. The moment they find out that we don't care, we all know that the Crown...
Yeah, bro, we'll take the core flame for sure.
Time has not yet arrived. But... young men of Kremnos, heed my command. Return to your parents at once. From here on, you are to dedicate yourselves to rigorous training and a healthy diet. You must not neglect these two aspects if you are to become a brave warrior of Kremnos.
Yes, sir!
Only by following this path can you be deemed worthy of returning home.
Yes, Your Highness!
Yes, Your Highness.
The future of Kremnos.
Lol.
I should find Kratos.
Yo, old Obasa.
There he is.
Rat! Oh, it's the Crown Prince of Castrum. Get a grip. We're here by order of the Council of Elders.
Out of my way, lackeys of the Council.
The Civil Guard of Akama is on official duty. Please keep out of this area.
Calm down, my lord.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'll allow you to pass this time, but just...
So, you think yourself knowledgeable? Then here is a question for you. Do you know how Chrysius Leo in Castrum Kremnos came to be mounted on the wall? I don't know, my lord. Let me enlighten you. A long time ago, that vicious beast had been a menace for years. But do you know what happened? Nary a moment had passed after the beast's head peeked out of its den, when the Kremnoan warriors surged forward and brought it down within the blink of an eye. Why are you red-faced already? It's your storytelling, my lord. Well, if it isn't Lord Mighty. It's been a while. Oh, what in Akama is happening? To what do I owe the pleasure, son of Gorgo?
Kratos. My esteemed teacher.
Let's talk somewhere else, Mighty Mos. I'm tired of speaking with this silly lion.
What about the Council's informant?
Those two hyenas are nothing but scavengers of rotten meat. They can follow us if they want to. Wait, so how in the world did Chrysius Leo get mounted on the wall? Keep up with us, you hyena. Oh, sorry. I meant officers.
Hey, old man, how dare you? Calm down. Calm down.
Throw.
Don't fall behind now.
Nope.
Unless you want to upset our friends here.
Don't you dare try any tricks with us.
We're almost there.
Why have you stopped?
This is a nice spot for a...
Shall we, sir?
Let's do it.
What are you up to?
Someone help me!
Some privacy at last. So, tell me, why have you come to seek this old...
I came to discuss the future of the...
Interesting. I heard the core flame of the Lance of Fury has been restored. Though not by...
Those rumors are not entirely groundless.
In other words, you did entertain the thought of giving up the throne of Kremnos and forsaking your people.
The divine power is not equivalent to the throne. The path of strife is also not our people's only...
Enough with the word games. You, of all people, should understand the plight of the Kremnoan. Think about all the warriors of the Kremnoan detachment who left their homeland with you. Think about if they ever learned that the Crown Prince they look up to so much is actually toying with the notion of stepping down.
Think of the disgrace it would bring upon your departed mother, Martimos. You best remember that she died for you because of Europon's schemes. To restore the glory of Kremnos.
Father of mighty.
Since you've brought that up, tell me, who is responsible for my father's death?
His mother fought with his father and died.
Are you trying to shame me, Martimos? I may be old, but I haven't become so decrepit that I've forgotten it all. Of course I remember that Europon died when the Kremnoan detachment surrounded him. You drove the spear into his chest with your very own hands.
That was merely the final outcome. Do you still not see it? What led my parents and our people to their downfall is none other than the strife we speak of. This is the creed of every Kremnoan, no matter whether...
Don't be ridiculous. The only thing that could slay a king is I swore to your mother that I would guard your crown with my life. I never foresaw that the son of Gorgo himself would be the first to turn his back on Gorgo. Your mother bore that name. The name of the great founder of Castrum Kremnos. And she upheld that name with honor. If you choose to turn your back on her legacy, like a wretched deserter, do not fault me for withholding my loyalty, Martimos.
I came to discuss the future of...
Go, Mighty. Ha! That's what those Chrysos heirs call you, isn't it? Go down the path you have deemed correct. Deep down, you have always been one to do it. Don't you ever dream of renouncing the traditions of Kremnos. We may reside in Akama now.
The traditions only
but we
kill
remain
each
eternally
other.
bound
Traditions
to strife
killing
by
parents
blood.
and children.
Bloodlines no longer hold any significance in this era of destruction.
My young lord, always bear this in mind, especially when it wields power enough.
Europon, the boy did nothing wrong! This is murder! Do not sully the noble name of Kremnos with the blood of an innocent child!
Enough! My
his father,
decision
right?
is final. We must use this child's life to preserve the soul of the great Nikador. I must save Castrum.
Don't be absurd! Those tiny hands lack the strength to even lift a spear. Do you truly believe him a threat to Castrum Kremnos? You'll be ending the bloodline of Kremnos if you do this.
Have you forgotten that we Kremnoans place no value in bloodlines? It is through pure bloodshed and slaughter that the kings of Kremnos have ascended to the throne. As for our millennia-old glory, it has always been a joke in...
Enough with your words! Among all the kings of Kremnos, which one did not inherit the crown only after plucking it from the lifeless body of his father? But listen to yourself now. Do you truly believe you can cleanse the blood from your hands?
Nay, quite the contrary. I will end this cycle of bloodshed.
Not wrong, but you can't do that by killing your son.
Starting with this child. With these blood-stained hands, I will end it all.
Your failure is inevitable, Europon. You are just a coward who can only raise his blade against his own child! Royal Wing elites and Ephors of Kremnos! You cannot sit idly by and watch this atrocity unfold! If you...
Does anyone else have any objections?
Understood.
5,
4,
4, 3. No one dare stand by my side. Cowards! Has that crown stripped you of your courage? 2, 1.
It appears there are no objections. Then, in accord with all present as witnesses, this child shall descend. May fate and the gods, my son. Mighty Mort.
Stop!
If you have more to say, then speak.
I object.
On account of the life we have shared together, I grant you this one final chance.
With the blade of fury above us and the council bearing witness, I, Gorgo, hereby move to challenge... Oh, unworthy king.
We shall see who...
Mightimos. My son.
What was Japanese for son?
They all tell me to forget. But how could I, if the son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood? If there is no Kremnos without the crown, then I shall seize the crown!
The mother roared and told the army to remain silent. Cries and the wages were stolen from their coat. Interesting. Am I taking a bet? Yeah, full of sound lineages. Even if there is all came to rouse you, you'd probably retort, why does life slumber? Because the bed is warm. No, my child. I'm too lazy to get up. Yeah, a child from the river of souls, like that sensation hauntingly familiar. Could death truly be at the door? Best open your eyes, just in case.
Mister, you're awake.
Yeah.
That's a complicated question. I'm not sure I can answer that.
Nah.
I apologize for arriving uninvited. I saw that you were still asleep, so I took the liberty of waiting nearby. I bring a message from Lady Aglaya. She has prepared a gift for you and Don Hong, and wishes to...
Lego?
I'm glad you're in good spirits. All right.
Rather Gremlins reveal a pass in the trial of Atopos. The pass gained through your travel. Head to the book and write it down. Or if
The baths are bustling. Now that Nikador has fallen, the soldiers in the city can finally catch a break.
Heard? Seems like all the rooms are full. I don't know how long I'll be able to live like this.
Faith can dispel the black tide.
there you go. Feet.
Is that Lady Tree?
Ah, you must have forgotten. This is a precious relic from our hometown. We definitely all saw it back then. Trianne, this is a counterfeit. We both know it's impossible for something this fragile to have survived all those years in one piece. Nothing is impossible. We are fragile too, but we still got through those. Why won't you buy it? If someone else gets to it before us, we'll calm down, Trianne. You need rest.
Please, there's no need to fret. If you need more time to make a decision,
No, it's all right. Trianne is just... She'll come to her senses tomorrow. Trianne is just... What? Trianne, you've forgotten! You've forgotten all about Mama! Mama gave us something just like this before! Trianne...
The duality of demigod.
See you tomorrow?
See you tomorrow. May the...
Good on me.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could you tell me what Lady Treby and Lady Trianne were discussing?
Oh, it's Miss Castoris. See, I have a little hobby of collecting handicrafts. Some time ago, when Lady Treby and Lady Trianne walked by earlier, Lady Trienne happened to catch sight of it, but Lady Treby believed it to be a counterfeit. She said it couldn't, for some reason, Lady Trienne
I see. Madam, would you mind selling this trinket?
Certainly. It's just... if it truly is a relic from Yanisopol.
I understand. Feel free to name your price.
Let me pay. Do I glare or object? I object.
And what might your concerns be, my friend?
You're scamming me! Exactly.
Fine. I'll sell it to you at cost, as a sign of goodwill, Miss...
Much appreciated. Thanks for helping me out. I'm not one to venture out often, and while I have some savings, it takes a lot out of me. The authenticity of the piece isn't important. What matters is that it holds special meaning for Lady Trienne and reminds her of her hometown. I've long wished to show my gratitude for Lady Trienne's care, but I haven't been able to come up with any ideas for a suitable gift. Still, this trinket is admittedly rather fragile. I will have to make some adjustments and stitch it onto wool felt to protect it. All right, back to business after that little detour. Let's keep moving. Don't stray far now. You've already kept Lady Aglaia waiting long enough.
Hey, my man. Are? No!
It seems your friend arrived before us.
Has arrived.
Welcome, Cass. And you as
Yes,
well,
Cass.
trailblazer from beyond the sky.
Tadaima.
Your companion here kindly explained the meaning behind the name to me earlier. Through him, I've come to understand that you and your friends walk the paths of Kefali and Yanis in places beyond the sky. Addressing you appropriately is the least I can do, as a show of respect.
Arigato.
For all that has happened, it was never our intention to drag you two into the battle against Nikador and jeopardize your safety. To express our gratitude for your kind, this is the dew of divine blood, brewed from crops nourished by the blood of the Titans. It is said that only 12 bottles existed. The last 3 bottles are now being kept back in the days of prosperity. Cities fortunate enough to acquire it regarded it as one of the greatest, and now, in keeping with tradition, Akima dedicates this drink to our esteemed guests from beyond the sky. And it very perceptive, Mr. Dunhung. Your heroic deeds have proved...
Wow! Gray and Danny have sharp eyes indeed. You'd make outstanding members of the Twilight Courtyard.
Wait, who's this? Let me wait, hold on. That's not Treby, but Gray and Danny.
No need to worry, by the way. I can tell from Lady Aglaia's tone of voice and micro-expressions that she's being genuine. Not only are you guests from beyond the sky, but
Barbara?
you've also done so much for Akuma. You're practically heroes to us all. Lady Aglaya would never subject you to Aquila's judgment.
Hyacinth, thank you for taking care of the wounded of the past few days.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. The patients are very cooperative when we attend to them. I'm just thrilled to see them all going home healthy again. Oh, it's Cassie. Oh, I've missed you.
Casserole. Great, Danny, Cassie. Actually, is that class name?
Miss! You can't say that! Lady Aglaya should always be Lady Aglaya.
Aglaya One-sama. Friends. Extroverta. Old friend with pink hair. Now with Barbara blonde. Oh, March.
As an acolyte of Aquila, I'm here to bring healing light to the world.
Phoebe.
Plus, I've heard you're also children of the distant skies. Fate must have brought us together.
Fly like an eagle to the sea. I wanna fly like a seagull. Let my spirits carry me. I wanna
Can we
fly.
be friends? I'd love to
Yes.
hear your tales of the sky. And oh, it's a rare occasion that Akuma presents such an invaluable gift to guests. Lady Aglaya, may I have the honor of tasting it?
Of course you may. Esteemed guests of Akuma, please believe me when I say that this gift carries no hidden
Last time we
agendas.
went to bathing
As for
together,
the matter of the
you almost
Alliance,
killed me.
you need not give me an answer here and now.
She's here to help Aglaya recruit us. Well, welcome to channel.
Oh, yay! Then I'll get started on my questionnaire.
Who wants to be a millionaire? Pardon the questions, but I've been meaning to ask this for a while. Micro expression, tone of voice, questionnaire, are all this part of the usual skill set for a quill priest?
Allow me to do the
Do the
honors. This young lady is Hyacinth, assistant lecturer of the new sporists at the Grove of Epiphany and head nurse at the medical institution known as the Twilight Courtyard. Many of the Chrysos heirs suffered injuries during Mikado's attack on Akuma, so the Grove sent Lady Hyacinth to treat the wounded in Akuma.
But what I'm really good at is helping people sort out what ails their mind and spirit. If you're ever feeling troubled, come find me.
Oh, so you're a therapist. Thank you. We shall keep that in mind.
Well, it looks like everything's sorted out now. The patients have also all recovered. I think it's time for me to head back.
I would love to keep you in Akuma for a few more days, but as it happens, Akuma intends to send a messenger to the Grove for updates about the research on the Black Tide. We also want to communicate our desire to discuss the retrieval of Circe.
Sounds pretty serious. Lady Aglaya, you can't be asking me to...
I am.
No need to fret. We won't put you on the spot. Trian will be going there as the diplomatic messenger of Akuma, and
I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well, regarding the missing Titan Thanatos.
Waga sister. Since this involves Akuma's diplomatic affairs, we'll give you some privacy. Let's back to bed again. Boring. Let's go out and play.
if you're not keen on
Why
just sitting
everybody?
around, Mr. Trailblazer, why not go with them? The Grove is a picturesque place, perfect for sightseeing.
That's a wonderful suggestion.
Oh, the Grove.
Come visit the Grove, Grady. I'd be delighted to
am I
show you
Grady?
around.
Sounds good. Getting more insight into the customs and geography of different regions of Amphobius is also part of Trailblaze.
In that case, do bring this spindle along with you. This tool, called the weft. While you're in the grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not. Make good use of it. Trian is already waiting.
Let's go.
Madame Herda is a peerless gem. Madame Herda is an unrivaled genius. Madame Herda is an inimitable beauty.
I always deliver.
Do you know who This big diamond! It's all yours! What are you...
Time for a lesson.
Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl!
Bending the rules.
Time to twirl!
Time for a lesson.
Time to twirl!
There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber? Give an inch and they'll don't let me down.
Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours!
Bending the rules. Lose some with time for a lesson. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Self-inflicted misery. Who's the little backstabber? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Time to twirl!
Give an inch and self-inflicted misery.
Interesting.
I'm glad to be in your company again, mister.
Say my name.
Oh, I came here with a colleague from the Twilight Courtyard. I've asked her to pack her luggage in advance, so she's already waiting for us by the city gates.
Who?
Look, there she is! And Lady Trian. But who... Did something happen, Clementine? Oh, Miss Hyacinth, this man was discovered by Trian! Trian was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts. Trian knows the city has good doctors, so Trian... I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trian. But by then, this man... These wounds... This is bad. Clementine,
Prepare a ward for this man at once. I'll treat him myself. It's a miracle he's still alive, considering how badly the Black Titan... Gray, Cassie, and Trian, would you mind making your way to the grove first? Once this man is out of danger, Clementine and I will join you. As a healer, I cannot ignore those in...
I understand.
Trian believes he'll get better. Everybody, follow Trian!
Could I get them? Do I get... I want E2 Castor no more.
Numbers! Yeah! Numbers!
If you're happy and you know it, but you're
Gonna help us with this.
Never seen perfection before.
I feel that flame. Let me go!
Open sesame.
Oh dear.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl. I don't have time for games.
Let's go sleep. Delivering warmth.
Never seen perfection before.
This big diamond! It's all yours! Is it coming? I feel that flame. Let me go! What are you looking at?
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Time to twirl. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl. Did you know
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
In the mood for an... It ain't over.
It's coming! I feel that flame! Let me go! Down this road we go! To the skies we... Little Cass, little Gray, are you ready?
I'm ready too.
But where is she?
Okie dokie! Everybody, let's hold hands to the grove!
It's harder than I thought to sew gemstones onto Wolfeld.
Cass memmy memmy mem. Memmy mem mem mem.
Memadi mem.
Mem wants to try sewing.
Memmy mem mem memmy mem. Memmy memmy mem 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 mem.
Ah.
It's
Yeah,
hard not
these
to
have
like
been
Mem when they're
traveling.
so adorable. This is amazing. It seems as if their voice has become more intelligible after the battle with Nikador. After spending the last few days together, I feel like I'm gradually gaining the ability to understand what they're saying.
Mem 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 memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Memmy mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem mem.
You see your true form. You're either Mars or Cyrene. Yeah, transform into a cute girl. No! My bad, cuh.
Cute. Is everybody awake?
Pink puppy.
Puppy. Mem 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 mem
I've become a significant different species altogether. And here I thought you would give a nickname like Little Mimi.
It's already
Little
action
Mem.
hour. Lady Trian, I
My
hope you're
name's
well
Dave
rested.
Sean. Call me Little Mem.
You were talking in your sleep.
Sleep talking? What did Trian say?
Mama.
Something like,
Oh, actually.
Mommy, doll with sword. Let's fight together. We'll be brave.
Shinzo wa Sasage. Sasage.
Embarrassing. Please don't.
Of course not. Wasn't Lady Trian's mother also the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis?
Uh-huh. Mama was the strongest holy maiden in all of our history. She also gave us the prophecy of deliverance. And she had red hair and a butt. Trian. Mem. Memmy mem. Memmy mem mem mem.
Memory.
Memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy. Trian thinks that's a great idea. Can the pink puppy help Trian out? Memmy mem 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 mem.
No puppy. Me mem. Little Mem.
Mem mem mem. Mem. Memmy mem 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 mem.
You're Cyrene.
Mem mem mem. Mem mem mem. Me mem mem. Okie dokie! Trian remembers that we need to help Aggie ask the big tree whether Cersei's would be willing to if we follow this woven trail and keep... Mem mem mem. Memmy mem mem.
Interesting.
Memmy mem?
Legend had
This is pure genius in action.
said that whenever they requested an audience with Cersei's,
Look! A huge tree! Take a look.
This is pure genius in action.
Huge! Ma'am. Memmy.
Sure. Holy smile.
Mummy.
It's the Bough of Rift, the divine body of Circe's. Flora began to grow where they planted their roots. In this flatland basin upon which we stand, a long time ago, Felicis, the first scholar...
Trian knows this.
Something feels... The grove has always welcomed scholars. So too would Circe's give us her delicate leaves, and yet... It seems both the grove's messengers... Please don't speak such words.
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet. They don't want to be...
This place is too quiet. What in the world?
Trian found it! Everybody, fly across to the other side!
I can't fly, homie.
The entrance on the other side. Where could it be? Henry's eyes are so sharp!
I knew you would find it. The courtyard of Storgi should be just ahead of us.
This is pure genius in action.
As I expected, something's not right here.
Something's not right.
Not to mention that this whole place is also...
Hello?
Here I am.
No one's here.
I have an idea. Lady Trian, could you lend me that golden... Do you remember? Lady Aglaia said this. While you're... This is achievable because the grove is not only where the roots of Circe's are. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection. This is a proverb that was recorded in the handbook of Nestia's priests.
You sure, or is this your own?
If I'm not mistaken...
There isn't...
But that shouldn't be.
Memmy.
2027 bird. Omni bird. Overlord bird, the white bird. Opium bird, yeah. That's the opium bird.
Are they white dryad flowers?
Nope, opium bird.
No, these aren't. These are shadows of dead white dryads.
Dead shadow?
Strictly speaking, however, this also means that the gold...
But what happened?
Ma'am, can...
Black... towards the...
I have a bad feeling about this. The deathly fog of Thanatos.
Oh! Trian will be on high alert!
death is becoming more and more intense. There, on the steps.
Ow.
This looks really scary.
No, it's neither of those.
Mosquito man.
This is a creation of the Black Tide. Such creatures are formed when living beings are corrupted and turned into everybody, stay alert. Regardless of what has happened to the Grove,
Should we inform Mem?
Mega mosquito.
The monster is alive!
Trian, please hide behind us, mister. Let's do this.
Hey, where my dragon at? Certain enemies will inflict unique upon corrosion state, and enemies will restore corroded HP. The more target hit, the more you restore.
As expected. The words black, sword, and cloak. They're talking about the Black Tide.
Nothing but a fall.
Open sesame.
Glimpse me now. Time to twirl! Me.
Expand your thinking.
You defeated it! Little Gray, little Kaz, you're so strong!
Hey, they need no dragon.
Mem. To think the Black Tide has spread this quickly to the Grove despite its remote location. I'm afraid a world where strife has fallen is far more dangerous than we ever imagined.
Oh no! Does this mean that Akuma is also in danger?
Looking at this mess, it seems the scholars at least succeeded in fending off the first wave of attacks. But at what price?
Lady Aglaya, after a few days of surgeries, both major and minor, we were able to save the life of that patient found on the outskirts of Akuma.
Thank you again, Hyacinth, for your hard work.
The scarring of his organ.
Don't stress yourself out over this. You've already done everything in your power to save him. There's no need to hurry to the Grove either. Tribi, I have some things to tell you as well. There's something strange about where that patient came from. He is not Akuman. The way the stitches on his clothes are hidden is quite...
The Grove?
Now that I think about it...
The Black Tide has invaded the... We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help...
Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it.
But... what?
But they can't see for sure whether...
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame and transfer it to a safe place as quickly as possible. Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went
They've set off.
I pray for their safety too.
Aggie...
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that he was not long for this world, he would most certainly try to seize the...
Is this...
No, I'm being serious this time. We're facing threats from both within and without Akuma. Then they may have even prepared the gallows.
You mean...
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet unclaimed, the Black Tide is alas, it's too...
All right. Should I...
Not for now. That being said, based on the condition of this patient, Tribi, we should prepare for the worst. It's likely he is the only one who managed to escape from the Grove against all.
Everything will be fine. The people at the Grove...
How should I put it?
Crisis there who left us.
Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa at all. Despite being a Chrysosaur, Anaxa resolutely believes that Titan during our regular citizens' assemblies, he always...
Trian knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tall
Yes, that is how we
with the exception of Ornic
That is true. It's also fortunate that these gods weren't corrupted by the Black Tide and did not descend into madness.
Trian believes Circes will be alright. After all, everybody says that the people of the Grove are really smart. So, Little Gray and Little Cass, just leave the task of finding Anatza and everyone else to Trian. It's easy for Trian to look for people because we can fly.
Good idea. In that case, please bring the weft along with you, Lady Trian. The golden thread will be much more effective from up above. Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Okie doke. If Trian gets in trouble, we'll look for all of you. In return, if you get in trouble, remember to call for Trian, okay? We'll come right over and open the gate for you.
That's the other thing I wish to mention. Do not open the gate unless you have no other choice, Lady Trian. Your body is not in good shape at the moment.
Okay. We will keep that in mind. Trian was just trying to help.
Of course, we know that. After all, Lady Trian is a demigod, the most powerful among all of us here. Remember all those brave heroes and the tales you've heard. They would always save their strength until the very last moment. That way, they could ensure that nothing went wrong with their plans. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. In that case, brave Trian shall clear the way for all of you. Memmy mem memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Mem mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem.
So many monsters.
Memmy mem mem memmy mem. Memmy mem.
a look. This is pure genius in action. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Can't open it. Save your energy. Yanis's power.
Are you serious? Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find a... My name is Annex Sackle. Rule number 2. The person standing here and conversing through the wonders of alchemy. Nothing is... That's because my precise... But that is where you... Only a small fret, but since you have acted... And now, the object...
Mister, judging from your reaction... Professor Anaxa? That's a lot to digest. You don't have to take that too seriously. It is located at the top of the giant tree, but making our way there. Right. Alchemy is truly incredible.